So yesterday we were discussing about connecting with MySQL database, and we created a connection with live database yesterday, and this was the database, Northwind database, and we can see that now in our data model our file is now connected. Okay, so in this database there are a lot of questions. Like yesterday we covered question 1 and 2, and I gave you questions as a homework. So now I am going to discuss some other questions here and tell you how you can do this kind of analysis. Next question that we have is like create a report that shows company name facts from suppliers table sorted by country in descending order. So this is something that is easy question. And create a report that shows company name, contact detail or all customers from Buenos Aires only. So now let's try this one, although it is also a simple question, but we are trying question number 8 just to understand, question number 7 just to understand. So we are saying Q7. So this is customers table. Here we will create a table. Okay. So this is the use of table visual. In table visual we have company name, we have contact name, and we will also have contact title, etc. Okay, so this is something that you can see, and whatever information you want to do, and we will put city name also. Now when we are learning about filters at this moment. So in Power BI we can apply filters at different levels. Okay, so let's keep the heading today as filters in Power BI. And we will make it bold, align its center, and let's keep 32 size. So to understand filters in Power BI, first we have to understand at which different levels these filters are. So first of all, when you have selected a particular visual, so these filters are there. So for example, we have selected 4 columns: city, company name, contact name, and contact title. When we have selected these 4, you can see all these 4 are available, and this is called filters on this visual. So this, so let me just increase the size of values, so you will be able to see it properly. Now next thing is filters on this visual mean, let's say I want to see city Buenos Aires or Buenos Aires, however you pronounce it. So you will be able to Bueno. Okay, so you will be able to filter like that. Okay, so this is our city filter. This filter will only be available on this visual. Let's say we have 2 visuals on this page. Okay, let's say we have another visual on this page. So let's say we are also checking employees. Okay, so we can create another table here, and in that table we can find out employees. So for example, employee first name, employee last name, or city information of employee. Okay, so when we are doing that, so and if we apply this filter, so city is all, so you can see here the city is all, you can see other city names also, right? Here you can see we have other city names also, like, and you know, Tacoma, London, etc., etc. But here the city is only Buenos Aires. What is the difference here? Because here we have applied only on this visual. Okay. Now, if I clear this or keep this, whatever I do, this will not make any effect on employees table. So this is something that you have to remember. Next thing is, if I want to create a filter that can be applied to both of these tables. So for that you can see filters on this page. Okay, so there are filters on this visual, there are filters on this page. So if I will keep city name, okay, if I will keep city name as a filter, although in these two tables some only some cities are there. So if I say keep cities on this filter, and if I say London, okay, something like that. So you can see it is only formatting. The reason is because these two tables do not have a direct relation, right? So like these two tables are connected through different means. So that's why when we are applying this city filter, so it is only being applied to our page. But here, suppose I want to apply this filter to all pages. So I will just do this and filter on all pages. So if I'll add a filter on all pages and if I select any filter, if I select this, so you will see that now it is affecting here as well. Let's say I am selecting Sao Paulo also. So you can see, although the filter is applied on another page, okay, filter that we created is on this page. So these are the three different locations where you can put filter. Like you can apply filter on this page only. You can apply filter on all pages. Like this time we two pages. Or what you can do, you can apply the filter on a particular visual only. So this is how you can apply three different. You can apply filters in these three different locations, and that can help us in answering a question. Now let's say we want to give user an option to apply these filters. So for that we have a slicer. So there is this slicer. This slicer also works as a filter, but this filter is available on this page. Okay. So in slicer, if I add city as a filter, so you will see only London and Sao Paulo. Why? Because on all pages this filter is applied. So first we will clear the filter and then we will see all the cities that are here. So this filter which we are creating with the help of a slicer, if here we are selecting anything, so you can see it is only selecting two city values that we are selecting here. But this will not be applied here. Okay, although if we copy this slicer, so we can clear the filter, and if we copy this slicer, so I'm copying this slicer and pasting here. Now when you are copying a slicer and pasting it on a different page, then what is happening, it is asking you to sync or don't sync the visual. What do you mean by that? So basically when we are copying a filter to another page, it is saying, do you want to create a connection between two reports, that if we will apply a filter there, that filter will also change the data here. So if you will click on sync, so that filter will work in sync, like that will work as a same filter on both pages. But if you will say don't sync, then these will be two different filters. Like on this page it will behave separately, and on the other page it will behave in a different way. So if we say sync, I said this. So now you can see we have changed to Anchorage here. And since we synced, so you can see if I change to Brussels here, you can see here also it is changed to Brussels. So this is something that you can do using Power BI. So today you have to try these things. You have to apply these filters, and this way. So suppose our question 7 was create a report that shows company name of Buenos Aires only. So if you want to apply a hard-coded filter, so you can directly apply city is all instead of city is all. You can select Buenos Aires or whatever that name is. Okay. So when you will do that, so this is filter on the visual. but actually we have to apply it here on this visual, because this is our table. Here we have four values and we will apply it. So that's what we can do with the help of filters in Power BI.